Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A shocked Kate informs Roman at the pub that Sarah gave birth to their grandchild without telling them. Except Kayla, that is. Kate prevents Roman from going to the hospital despite his desire. They had 2 days to learn about Rex's daughter, but he chose not to. Why not hold off until they meet her? Roman serves as a reminder of how absurd having a newborn is. Kate believes it to be more. Rex has been inconsistent throughout the entire process. There's a problem. Chloe hears Rex inform Philip that Xander is the father of Sarah's child in the square. As Rex tells his brother the entire tale, she hides behind the flower cart. Philip is begged by Rex not to tell anyone. Philip assures him that he has absolutely no loyalty to his cousin and that he doesn't intend to cause him any problems. Rex is grateful for it, particularly since telling Xander might open doors for him and Chloe. Philip acknowledges that he still has feelings for Chloe, but it's too late. Right now, only Rex, Sarah, and the child are important. If he wants to become ordained and officiate, Rex asks. Philip concurs, so the brothers separate. In an effort to digest what she just heard, Chloe comes out from behind the flower cart. While Sarah is holding Victoria in the hospital, Xander pays a visit. He informs her he's marrying Chloe today after making sure both mother and daughter are doing well. He wanted to communicate with her. She informs him that she and Rex are getting married today as well. Obviously, Xander remarks, she would want her daughter to have her father's name. While Xander reveals they are traveling to New York to be with Chloe's family, she reveals they are being married at the pub. He wishes his upcoming stepson well. Parker does not despise his insides. Sarah reassures him that her nephew is a kind person and exhorts him to be himself while being less silly. She is confident that he will make a wonderful father. She observed what a loving father he was to Mackenzie and Rachel. But because of his poor choices, others are harmed. Xander does not want to have Parker make the same error. He aspires to be the kind of role model for him. He is aware that he has stated it previously, but he is hopeful that this time will be different. She hopes he and Chloe have a wonderful relationship. He sets off for the airport. Sarah exhales slowly while crying. Alex is the most recent Titan employee to receive a job offer as Vivian's right hand. She is told by him to quit her work immediately. Vivian is unsure of her past treatment of him. Alex enumerates all the wrongdoings she has committed against his family. Alex won't cooperate with the enemy despite Vivian calling on his mother, Angelica, and Uncle Vic. He departs. Maggie hears Justin read Victor's will in the Horton dining room. It states that disturbing information, his divorce with Vivian was never finalized, came to light when creating the new document. He intended to fix it right away, but in the case that he passed away, he bequeathed Maggie a half of his inheritance. She is embraced by Justin. Maggie finds it distressing to believe their marriage wasn't genuine. Justin assures her that despite the paperwork being submitted incorrectly, their love still stands. Money is not important to Maggie. Simply put, she doesn't want Vivian to succeed in everything. When she discovers she won't inherit anything, Justin is eager to witness her reaction. Justin keeps reading that his kid will receive the remaining 50%, which includes the controlling interest in Titan. Victor made plans for Beau and Philip's medical care, but the will mentions a son he's never acknowledged. Since the day he was born, Victor had a desire to atone for his denial of him. After visiting Beau and considering his legacy, Victor was unable to maintain the secrecy any longer. On his return, he intended to tell his son the truth, but to avoid any misunderstanding, he also recorded it. The letter that is enclosed explains everything. Maggie reads the letter that the mother of Victor's son wrote soon after the boy was born. She claims that nobody can know Victor is the father of her child in the letter. They both loved the same man, and it would hurt him beyond measure. He'd be heartbroken to realize she lied and made him believe their adorable boy is his. In addition, he would feel betrayed by his own blood and flesh. Roman acknowledges at the pub that Rex has been acting strangely. He questions whether Kate has done anything to annoy him. She has a history of occasionally alienating her children. Upon arriving, Philip says, "Don't I know it?" Rex will arrive there as soon as he picks up Sarah and the child, he says, but he is unable to give them any further details. Philip tells them Vivian offered him a job, but he politely declined it. This is a change of subject. Kate leaves in a rage to face her. Later, Victoria is brought to the pub to see Roman by Rex and Sarah. Roman is overjoyed but cautions Kate would be furious. Rex queries where she is and is not startled. Vivian is to be taken away from Philip by Kate, who arrives at Titan. Find somebody person to carry out her nasty duties, she advises. How about you? Vivian inquires. She is exorcised by Kate. It is a disgrace that Vivian is in charge. No one will be able to stop Vivian, she spits. Chloe arrives home to Xander packing while toting a garment bag. As Chloe begins to pack, she mulls over Rex and Philip's chat. Xander thanks her for loving him despite his flaws when she comes back carrying her bag. He can't believe how fortunate he was. He pledges that he will put up a lot of effort to earn her love. She sheds tears. I apologize. I am unable to wed you, she says. Sarah lied, she says. Her child's father is not Rex. You are. Maggie goes on to read the part of the letter stating that Victor will be recognized as the child's uncle. It's best for everyone, especially young Alexander, she said. With my sincere regards, Angelica signs the letter. Just as Alex appears, Justin is taken aback by the realization that Alex is the baby boy mentioned in the letter. Look at how old they have gotten. Don't worry if you've noticed that the Days of Our Lives teen scene has been feeling a little sluggish recently. 2 legacy kids will be arriving in Salem the week of October 9 to give it a much-needed boost. Tate was last portrayed by Colin and Kyle Schroeder as a young child in 2018. But with Theresa back and her and Brady talking about how their son was just expelled from school, his reappearance isn't entirely unexpected. If he is no longer permitted in class because Theresa allegedly left him in California for school, then hello Salem. Even though it left a lot of room for interpretation, Theresa did make a point of expressing how much he had developed. Holly, though, comes as a bit of a surprise, as far as we were aware, she and Nickel had only recently moved into the DeMira estate. Ellen Alexander, who assumed the role back in 2020, continued to portray her as of last October. In light of that, this makes a little more sense, as we had been wondering why poor Holly wasn't invited when Rachel had her small welcoming party with the other kids after moving into the DeMira mansion with Kristen. The 2 newcomers to the scene won't be seen in action for another 2 weeks, but there's a high possibility you've already seen them. People with keen eyes may have noticed the 2 newbies at the ice cream truck that Peacock received to mark a year of Days of Our Lives streaming. Even Stephen Nichols posted a video of the occasion here with the couple in it, even though at the time we were unaware of it. Days starts its production around 6 months in advance, so Man and Puzimis began filming in the spring. But since the Peacock anniversary and related video just occurred in September, it's comforting to know that they'll be around for a while. But let's hope they don't cause as much trouble as their parents did. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.